All right, hello people. Here we are going live on a Thursday. We don't know who we are anymore. Okay, so yesterday we talked about how I needed to fuse this pocket. Woo! Excuse me. So I have my fuse tool heating up. It's been heating up for a little while now. I'm gonna do my day 3, and then we're gonna fuse it all up. So hopefully you guys are excited. I am having wine because I feel like it's Winey Wednesday Live Part 2. Okay, true confession time. Do not take me back a day. Yeah, we don't want to go in the past. We don't want to go in the past. That is for sure. But it's part 2, right? It's part 2. All right, so today I'm going to tell a story about work. Now, I never did journal on the back of here. It just didn't happen. But we are going to fuse that in a minute. In a minute. Does anybody ever remember that? I think it was on USA that did that, the in a minute stuff. Yay, Belinda! I'm glad I came on late. You can thank me because I fell asleep at the kitchen counter. I woke up and I was like, oh, I gotta go live. I don't know what happened, but exhaustion has set in. It is a real thing. So let's see. Day 3, we're going to talk about the misery that is working retail. That's, this could go over top. What's it look like on the back? No, it can't. I'd have to camouflage that. The misery of working retail. So today, I had some maniac try to steal some stuff. Walked out the door, or headed towards the door, and I'm like, excuse me, I need to see your receipt. And she goes, I didn't buy anything. And I said, then I'm going to need that stuff that's in your bag. I need it back. I didn't take anything. I don't have anything in here. Yes, you do. I saw you put it in there. Give me back my stuff. You can't do this. This is my stuff. You can't do this. You can't do this. And I was like, you're right. I'm just going to call the police. So I pull out my phone and she starts pulling stuff. Here, take it. Here, you just take it. Just take it. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I'm just over the thievery. Like, over it. So over it. It drives me insane that people think it is okay to steal. They have no problems with it whatsoever. They just think it's okay. Holiday cheer. That's what we need. Holiday cheer. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, instead of talking about the misery of work, because I don't want to get negative on day 3. Like I'll talk about the misery later on in the season, because I'm sure it's only going to get worse. I was like, where did my little ornament go? Oh man, it almost is a perfect fit. It's just slightly off, so it's not going to work. Okay, but that's an ornament ball. Okay, so this is a pocket So you can it's a sticker, and you take off this little piece and it sticks here so that you can tuck things in there. But I'm just going to treat it as a sticker. You guys are probably like, Sandy, shut up, get your page done. We want to see the fuse tool. Okay, so let me shut up and get my page done so we can see the fuse tool. Did I not buy that? So there is a paper pad. I did not buy it. I showed restraint. Go me. There is a paper pad. We're gonna embrace the gold snowflakes. There is a paper pad at work called Plaid Tidings, and it is, I think it's an 8.5 by 11 paper. I think I'm gonna have to put something over this because I have washi on the back. I guess I am all about the vellum today, which is great. Vellum is great. I love vellum. Oh, this is why I didn't buy Plaid Tidings, because I had this Winter Weaves collection from Brutus Monroe, and it's plaids. Yes, I love me plaid. I love me some plaid, you guys. Like, seriously, I love plaid. I'm gonna use this one. Oh, but it's got this great, maybe I'll use this one. I just love plaid so much. Okay. Hi, Angela. Take my time. Okay. We'll take my time, but not super ridiculously taking my time. Because I do have some more orders to work on. Okay. So I'm going to tape to the back of this. Now, when I'm doing regular scrapbooking, meaning just in my regular albums, this is not something I do. I don't tape my layouts back to back. But for some reason, in my December project, it just makes me feel better when I do it, because then everything is held together. It's nice and neat. Nothing gets lost in the shuffle. I don't know what it is, but it is just something that I end up doing. Okay. I think I'm going to go this way. I am going to trim that down just a little bit more. So instead of it 4, I'm going to do it 3.5. So that means I need to go by 5.5. Right? It's not even a joke. UPS and USPS is a pain in the tuchus. Like, I dropped everything off at the post office this afternoon. Actually, this morning. When did I go to lunch? I went to lunch right before noon. And I went straight to the post office and dropped everything off. But sometimes the post office doesn't even update tracking until it's already delivered, which drives me insane. But, you know, it's okay. All right, so this is going to go here on this corner, and I'm not tucking anything in, I don't think, but just in case, I'm just going to peel off the outer sticker on this thing. And I don't even know if these are still available. These were a paper house thing. And I haven't ordered paper house in a while. because I still have a ridiculous amount of it. Like a ridiculous amount, you guys. Okay, I'm kind of loving that. Okay, I'm gonna put holiday cheer right here. The number. What happened to the number? 3, because we skipped day 1. Nope, the number's gone someplace else. I think it takes away from this, and I'm really liking this. Right? Sometimes I wonder if they ever even scan it in. Are they having a sale now? Paper House? I'm not sure. Angela, I'm not sure. But Paper House has a lot of things that I call good to have basics. So there is that. All right, that's pretty. I like this. Okay. Probably not adding anything else to this because remember, my December project is sometimes it's just pretty stuff. It's just pretty Christmas stuff because I like Christmas scrapbooking supplies. Okay. So that is there. If I would have thought about it, I would have done some black heat embossing around here. I might still do that. I can't do it. I don't have black embossing powder. Oh. I'm having a meltdown, you guys. Okay. Never mind. I need to order. Brutus Monroe is having a warehouse sale right now. And I need to order from them because I need black embossing powder. I don't think black embossing powder is in the warehouse sale though. Okay. All right, seriously having a moment. I know. How much have you packed up? That is the question. Yay, thank you for using my link. Okay. I'm not going to ink the edges because I don't want to wait for it to dry on vellum. I know that that's probably ridiculous, and I can always go back and add to this. Like I'm totally okay with messing around with the December stuff. Okay, this is going to go on here, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to sit on here like this, and I'm going to tie a little bow right here. The number needs to happen over here with the journaling. So the thought process is, what am I journaling about? Like, what am I going to talk about over here? Do I have anything to say? I've already forgotten what I said I was going to, what my story was going to be about. After I decided not to do the retail, I kind of forgot. And I mean, that's just the truth of it, and it happens that way sometimes. Like, this is my life. Doesn't Hobby Lobby have embossing powder? It does, but I am kind of an embossing powder snob. I know that sounds horrible, but I have never had embossing powder work as well as Brutus Monroe embossing powder works for me. It could be completely user like me, but I just find that the Brutus Monroe works better. Oh, these are divider pages from another album. Let's see. 6 large tubs, 15 by 15 craft room. I'm crafting all my life. I bet you have a fun room. I bet it is amazing in there. Okay. I'm going to do some of this green paper. So I need to, oh, I've got 3x4 cards. Maybe making the decision not to have a kit was not the best decision because I feel like I'm squirreling. I feel like I'm swirling. Because, you know, you're like, oh yeah, I've got that. Oh yeah, I've got that. Okay, and that's trimmed enough as it is. No, it's not. I need to trim that a little bit more. Sorry, all you're seeing right now is my arm, but I need to trim these down a little bit more. Not happy with them. There we go. So this was a Project Life card, and I'm going to do that there. So this is going to be the 3x4. So 3 by 4. I'm going to tape this bad boy down. That makes me laugh every single time. What else do you have in your store? Oh, say it's a travesty. Yeah, mine's a travesty right now, and let's be honest, it's not going to be it's going to be a travesty until after Christmas. I was hoping I would get my life together enough to post the room tour I've been promising. I'm like over-promising and under-delivering right now. But honestly, you guys, like, the room tour is not going to happen. I got excited with redoing my stamps, and then life got in the way. It became the Christmas season at work. And the messiness of my room is just not my priority. So it will be my priority after Christmas. I'm probably going to have to clean it up here shortly just to be able to function in it. But not good enough for anybody to actually see what it looks like. I mean, you guys are just see this little space right here, and it's a wreck. Let's see. What time zone are you guys in crafting so late? I am Pacific. I live in California. So it is 8:07. Yes. Yvonne and Mel, when she pops on, and a couple other ones, they're in our future. Okay, so this is going to go here. Let's see what little decorative bit. That's hot, so I don't want to get too crazy over there. The 3 is too close in size to that tree for that to actually work for me. Plus, I want to be able to put the text on here, as I used to call it before I realized there was a name, and it was called journaling. I used to say putting the text on my layouts. Like, who knew that that was a thing? Like, there was a word for it. I had no idea. cheer. I'm not really seeing anything that is screaming, please use me. Maybe another ornament ball? Was that too many? I think I need something small up there and then like a little label there. Let's see. I could never just start a layout at 11 p.m. I have actually come home from work and started a layout. So by the time I get home, right now when I close, I leave work around 10 p.m. So I get home around 10:40. I take a shower, all that kind of stuff, and start scrapbooking at 11 p.m. sometimes. Brads and Eyelets are making a comeback, and I know I have Christmas ones around here somewhere. I just can't find them. Oh, I wanted to use my trees. But I don't think the white and the black one is appropriate. I think what I'm going to do is put this here like this. Maybe the little tree up there instead of the big tree. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to glue this. Let's see. You do have a mini Michaels. That's hilarious. I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning, guys, to go to work, so you know, it is a commitment to get videos up. And let me just tell you, sometimes I cheat and do like cheeky fun little videos. Sometimes they're not, I don't know if I'm in love with this 3. I think this might be a year that I go with multiple numbers, because I am not in love with that 3 whatsoever. What does this 3 look like? Let me see if I can find it. I mean, I can always stamp my own 3, right? Like, that's a thing. 22. Where the heck is the 3? 3, right there, 3. All right, well, now I'm thinking, nope, that's still too big. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna switch out, and we're not gonna do the same letter or the same number for everything like I'd planned on doing. I didn't realize how huge these numbers were. And I don't want huge numbers on every single page, so we're gonna mix it up. Okay, let's get this adhered down. The fuse tool is still hot. I was afraid it was gonna, I don't know if it times out. Like, I don't know if it turns itself off. Probably not. It's probably a fire hazard. Okay. So we'll put that on there. Put my little tree on there. I can find a little Christmas brad. I'll put it right there. Where is it? Like, I know I have Christmas brads. I feel like I have a little stash of Christmas stuff that I bought, guys, that I don't know where it is. Like I bought little golden reindeer at work. So I'm across the table moving some stamps around. Oh, I found some stuff. Okay. I found some stuff. I can't find the, I didn't find the brads, but I did find some stuff. Okay, we're gonna do a little couple poinsettias. Okay. Right? Retail at Christmas time is crazy without... Oh, that's way too big. See, I just wanted like a small little brad or something right there. I wonder what I have. I have puffy stickers. Oh, here we go. So since I've got the snowflakes going on here, we're going to put the snowflake going on there, and I need to tie a little bow on there. I have to actually figure out how long I've been doing a video a day. I don't know if I'm going on 2 years or 3 years, but it's been a long time. I have to look back and see. But it has been a while. All right, let's see, what am I doing? Oh, Deb, you were so kind. Okay, so we tied a little bow. And the little bow is going to go right there. Little dab will do ya. Okay. Just going to wrap that one around there. And I don't know what my story is going to be about. I don't know what the story is going to be about. This is a problem. I mean, it should be something fun, right? Like I don't want the start of my album to be negative, which I don't have a problem scrapbooking any kind of bad or kind of antsy feeling or anything like that. I just put that snowflake over top of that. Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know what the story is going to be about. I think it's 2. I think you started that right before I started. Let's went back, so I could be wrong. I think it's 2 years. I don't remember. I've been on YouTube for a little while now. I don't even remember. The problem is like you can't even go by YouTube to say how long you've been on YouTube, because I was a person on like an account on YouTube for like since 2007, before I even started doing any videos of my own. So it says that I've been around that long, but I really haven't. I probably should look into that. I really actually am curious now. Okay. My husband is texting me. Yes. Let me text him to say, yes, we are still live. Okay, so I'm just going to I always say I don't journal on camera, but I really feel like stuck. I think what I'm going to do is just talk about how, even though I've been playing with Christmas since July at work, I am still in love with Christmas. Yeah, that's what, okay. Okay, so let's get my pen running. Okay. Am such a fan of Christmas. I just love it. If you have any doubt, just remember, and these are like, my December project is like my personal Christmas story, so I write it in the first person. I'm not writing it to anyone. It's just me saying stuff. You did not miss fusing. I haven't fused yet. I was doing that at the end. If you have any doubt, just remember that I have been playing with Christmas decor for months now at work. Every day has been Christmas ... since June. Because I actually started in June and we got Christmas trees delivered that week. It was crazy. Okay, so there we go. That one's done. Excuse me. I'm not going to put that on there. Okay, so we're going to pop this on here. I feel like the fusing is going to be super anticlimactic and you guys are going to be like, really? Okay. Get that in the pocket. Why don't you want to go in the pocket? Oh, shoot. I ripped the bow off. Get on there. Okay, pop that in. All right. So this guy is just going to be, I'm just going to glue him on the top of the page protector and then tie a little bow here. But we need to get the fusing done. Okay. So I'm going to pull off the washi that I was using to just hold it in place so my sequins didn't go flying everywhere. I'm going to make sure everything is down, including the vellum, because you do need space. Like, you're going to need space here because you're going to fuse here. Okay, so this is, you have videos for December Daily 2017 on your channel. I must have started doing videos in 2017. Thank you. Are you going to add more sequins? Good call. I said I wanted to add more sequins yesterday. And that's what I get for just kind of running my mouth and not really paying attention. I'm not gonna, oh look, two little red ones popped on this side. I'm not gonna stress if sequins come through on the other side, but I do want a lot of sequins in here. I actually need to take this out because my vellum's a little too tall for the pocket. So we might get sequins all over the place. Who knows? It's going to be a surprise for you and for me. So I made the card for, oh, thank you so much, Angela. I could cry. You're the first person that's ever gifted me on YouTube like that. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know that that was enabled. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get the sequins back in the pocket. Oh, that one just flew away. All right, so I think what I just did was ruin my whole plan to only put sequins. I'm gonna embossing bag this. Okay, I do think I ruined my plans to only have the sequins poking on the one side of my page though, because I pulled out the vellum, but I wasn't going to be able to fuse it with the vellum so tall. It was going to kind of, oh, we might do this. Get down there. Oh. I just said I wasn't going to stress about it, but now when I can get it all but one, then you want to. Okay. That one little one under there is, oh yes, look at that. Did it. Okay, fantastic. All right, so now I'm going to put more sequins in there. Whew, that was stressful. Okay. I'm going to put more sequins here on this side because I know some, whoa, that was a little bit more than I'd planned on, but that's okay. It's fine. I know sequins are not everybody's cup of tea, but when you're making a fused pocket, where are those red ones? Did I use them all up yesterday? Did I put them away? What did I do with them? I feel like I might have used them all up. Do I have any? I have a tiny little bit of these red ones that will go in. Maybe. All right, that is a full shaker pocket. All right, we're gonna leave it that way. Okay. All right. So what you want to do, so the fuse tool, it comes with a little metal roller, a guide, right? So you can fuse here in between the metal parts and you will have a straight line. So you can use that if you want to. I don't. What I typically do is use this as my backing. So you want something underneath of the plastic parts that you are fusing together, right? You don't want it to be your self-healing cutting mat because it will melt. The fuse tool is stupid hot when it finally does heat up. And it will melt into your mat. I don't know if I still have the mat that I used, but it will melt into your mat. And I don't have the trimmer anymore. I did it on my trimmer once and it melted my trimmer. Okay, so this is the fuse tool. Basically, it's a soldering gun with a wheel on the top. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was dumb. But the wheel moves, and you can see I've used this a bunch of times because it is all burnt and melty looking on the edge. So you want to keep your fuse tool somewhere safe. I actually have it on a Roskog cart. It hooks onto this little bucket from IKEA, and as you can see, I melted it at one time, but I have since gotten one of these hot holster things that you're supposed to be able to put your curling iron and stuff in, and I just set that inside here. So when my fuse tool is done, I just put it down in there. I unplug it, obviously, and shove it down in there and hang it up on the cart, and no more melty bits. Because you don't want the melty bits. Okay? Okay. So the only thing you're doing is making sure that your two pieces of plastic are smooth. There's nothing obstructing them. You don't have sequins in your way. You don't have paper in your way. No ribbon, no nothing. And you literally are just taking your fuse tool. I always go off. I start off the plastic, not directly on the plastic, and roll onto the plastic. So I start off and then I roll. And I roll pretty slowly. Not super fast, because I want there to be time to melt the plastic together. And then I just go to the edge. So it is not exactly straight because, again, I didn't use the guide. And then you can see it is fused. It basically does what your page protectors have done. They're fused together, right? So when I'm making a page protector pocket like this, I do it twice. I do it once in one direction. Look at that one little sequin that popped down. Once in one direction, and then on one side of the page protector, and then once on the other side of the page protector. Because I have had times where the fuse, for some reason, gives out. It just breaks. Just like I've had page protectors, for some reason, their seam just gives out and breaks, right? Like, it just happens. So for me, to do it on both sides like this, it adds an extra layer of protection for me, and it makes me happy, right? So then I do the same thing again. I start on the off, like the outside of the plastic, and I roll on, and I'm going directly underneath of the first line that I fused. I'm not fusing directly onto the line I've already fused. So as you can see, I have two lines now. So there's two lines, and they're nice and melted and fused together. Now the fuse is going to be a butt and roll off the table. So now my sequins aren't coming out. And you can do all kinds of things. Like, you just don't have to do a straight line with this. I've made fused tags where you use plastic on either side of a paper tag, and you put bits inside of it, and you have like a shaker tag. All kinds of amazing fun things to do with that. Look at that one little sequin. Remember, I said I wasn't going to lose my business over it, so oh, I got it to tuck under. Okay. Now I'm just going to get this on here because I like the way that that looks. Make sure I still, and now there's so many sequins over here, you really can't see the ornament through that side. So I'm going to use the Nuvo because it is the best liquid glue ever. I'll probably back this, not this ornament cut file, like not the smallest version. I'll probably back one of the larger ones. And do something with that because I'm kind of a fan of them too. Okay. Got this up. Put it down like that. Now the glue is seeping out a little bit, but it's fine because it's going to dry matte. Yes. This is my husband, guys. He taught me everything I know about scrapbooking. Okay, now we just need to tie a little bow here. Again, I'm going to use the black twine. Boy, we've had visits. So everybody in my family except for one child has visited during a live now. Okay. We're gonna cut those off there so that they have a little bit more of a hang down than that bow did. And then I'm going to glue in the center of the dot right there. And get that bad boy on there. So now 2 and 3 is done. So journaled on 2, and I'll have to journaled on 3. I'll have to get my text down for 2, but there it is, and there's the fuse. So I think it's fantastic. I love the fuse tool, and I love making shaker pockets in my December project with them. So it is a family affair. One day I might even let them actually get on the channel and do something. That could be scary. But there it is, you guys. That is the fuse. Going to unplug it so it does not burn down the house because, you know, fire hazard and all that kind of stuff. But so now that it's unplugged, like I'm showing you it's unplugged, so I don't know why, but I'm literally just going to put it in the heat holster and put it in the bucket, and it will it'll cool off without melting anything, because this is made for like a curling iron. So I'm just going to hang it on the Rascog, and that is going to do it for today. Something to add to your shopping list. Yeah, they are fun. All right, guys, this is where I think I'm going to end it. I might need to clean up just a tiny, tiny little bit because, like, whoa. This pile of mess that you see right here is literally everywhere. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming back on tonight, too, to join me to use the fuse tool. And I will see you guys again real soon. Bye.